Good day guys, it's Lack here, and in this video I'll be going over the exact step-by-step process on how to set up your custom audiences as well as lookalike audiences on TikTok ads to scale your e-commerce stores to over $5,000 per day. In this tutorial video, I'll be taking you from the start to the end on how to set up your highly profitable campaigns that have generated my very own store with their 4x ROAS. I would also highly recommend you to check out my video on how to set up your TikTok ads as a complete beginner if you haven't already. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create these highly profitable lookalike campaigns on this brand new ads platform. All I ask of you is to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm and make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're interested in learning more about entrepreneurship, personal finance, and investing. Now let's get straight into the value. Perfect. So as you guys can see now, we're currently on the homepage for TikTok ads. This is basically where you go ahead and log in into your account. Just a quick disclaimer, this tutorial is only for the people who've gone ahead and ran TikTok ads in the past, as we go over how to create lookalike audiences and custom audiences on TikTok ads, which require data which has been collected onto your Shopify website using the TikTok pixel. So if your pixel has already received all the different kinds of events such as 100 purchases, 5,000 page views, then only I would recommend you guys to actually run these profitable campaigns. I have a separate video on how to actually create TikTok ads as a complete beginner from step A to Z. I'll leave it on the I button above so that you can click on it and first watch that and continue watching this video. So now I'll show you some great results, this exact campaign and ad strategy has gotten me. So from 4th of May to 15th of June, one of my testing stores did over $10,000 in sales in just over a month. And the TikTok ad spent was 1,812 Australian dollars. So as you can see, US dollars is around 10,000. And I'll actually show you guys, the proof that I actually ran these TikTok ads. So let's take a look at this date from 4th of May till 15th of June. The total ad spent was 1,888 Australian dollars. I unfortunately can't show you guys with my Shopify dashboard. That's why I'm using the screenshot which I use in my TikTok ads tutorial as well, as I went ahead and shut down that Shopify store because of some logistical issues I was having with that specific product. I'll actually be going ahead and creating a case study just for this specific product where I might actually release what this product was, which got me these $10,000 in just a month. If you guys want to know what that product was and if you guys want to watch that case study, make sure to hit that like button. As soon as I get over 100 likes on this specific video, I'll actually release that case study. Now let's get straight into actually creating these campaigns. First thing you guys need to do is actually go onto your TikTok ads dashboard. As you can see, this is a live campaign which I only started running 5 days ago using my exact TikTok ads strategy. And I've gotten over 12 conversions, around 1,000 USDs, and we have only spent around $282 on this cold campaign. So this is quite profitable even for a cold campaign with broad targeting. So for the purpose of this tutorial and for this video, I'm going to be using this specific TikTok pixel to create my lookalike audiences and to create a profitable campaigns. So the first thing we need to do is actually click on assets, go on to events. This is basically, where we actually see how many events your TikTok pixel has actually recorded onto your Shopify store. So go on to website pixel and manage. So as you can see, over the last 6 days, my pixel has received 2,710 events. You can actually click on the pixel to, broaden out all the events you have received. So as you can see, we have gotten 17 complete payments. We've gotten 855 view contents. We've got 136 add to cards and over 1,000 page views. So guys, as a rule of thumb, I would recommend you guys to have at least 100 complete payments, have at least 3,000 view content, at least 300 add to cards, and at least 5,000 page views to actually start running these like campaigns. The reason behind that is because you need to have your pixel warmed up and it needs to have enough data and information to create those lookalike audiences off. You can try running on low events. Only problem with that be your lookalike audiences might not be that effective and those powerful. So I would tell you guys to actually spend some money on cold targeting, get your events up, get your pixel warmed up, and then start running these campaigns. Now we'll actually go ahead and start creating those audiences. So the first thing you need to do is go on assets, click on audiences. You can see we're on the home page for our audiences tab on TikTok ads. So these are some custom audiences and lookalike audiences I created in the past and the ones which got me those insane results. As you can see, these were created back in May. I'll actually show you guys how to create your own custom audiences. So click on create audience, you click on custom audiences. As you can see, there's quite a few options for you guys to choose from. For the purpose of our e-commerce stores, we mainly focus on customer file, engagement, and website traffic. Reason being, app activity and lead generation is not relevant for us. Engagement is basically when you guys want to run lookalike audiences for the engagement you have received on your creative. This can be number of likes, this can be number of views. Customer file, you can use your previous sales. You can export that information on Shopify to actually create those custom audiences on TikTok ads platform. And then finally, website traffic is for events such as purchases, page view, and view content. So for the purpose of this video, we'll be focusing on website traffic. This is actually where we define our audiences. So the first custom audiences we'll be focusing on page view in the past 60 days. And over here, you select the pixel. So I'm going to select the very first pixel which I used. Now over here, you selecting the pixel, you can even exclude people from that event. But for this case, we'll leave it as it is. And for the audience name, we'll name it as page view 60 days. We'll go ahead and press confirm. As you can see, now we have gone ahead and created our very first custom audience. As you can see, the size right now says 0. This is because the data is still being processed. So this takes a couple of minutes to actually get processed, and then the exact number starts showing up. As you can see from my previous lookalike audiences and custom audiences, usually the size is a lot greater. So give it some time and this will automatically be updated. Now the second custom audience which you'll create is for complete payment or purchase. So again, same thing, custom audience. You go into website traffic, you select complete payment in the past 60 days. So with the time frame, guys, you can update it according to what you want to do, but I would recommend to start off with 60 days to capture all those past 100 purchases at least. So you can down the line, if you're getting great results and if you're getting heaps of consistent purchases, you can even do 7 days or 14 days. That's completely dependent to you, but I would recommend you guys to start off with at least 60 days. Then you again select the pixel. You name this as complete payment and 60 days. Now you go ahead and press confirm. You guys can see now this is the second custom audience we just created. Now we'll actually go ahead and start creating lookalike audiences for these exact custom audiences. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use my previous lookalike audiences. You'll have to go over here and click on this button over here, but right now it's disabled as the data is still being processed. In this video, I'll use one of my old custom audiences, but in your case, guys, give it some time, maybe an hour sometimes. That's how long it can take to actually for TikTok to process all that information and data, and then for you to start creating those lookalike audiences. But to keep this video going, let's just use one of my custom audience. So let's just use product details page view, and then you click on a lookalike audience. Perfect. So now this is where we actually set the rules for and we define our audience for our lookalike audience. So the first thing you need to do is for contain source, I actually like to keep it as omit. So what that means is TikTok uses the demographics of the people in that custom audience, and then it looks for similar people. For system, you keep it as all. For placement, select TikTok. You don't want to select any of these. For locations, this is basically the countries where you would like the people to be in your lookalike audiences. So this scenario, I've been focusing on Australia as all my data was collected within Australia. So I'm going to just select Australia. But in your case, whatever the countries you want to select, you can just put them over here. And for audience size, put it as balanced. You don't need to play with these settings as such. And now you go ahead and actually name your lookalike audience. So in this case, I'll name it as page LL. Page view LLA 30 days. That's the naming convention I like to use for audiences, quite neat and tidy. And now click on confirm. You guys can see now our lookalike audience which we just created has been updated, and this is the potential size within that audience. This looks quite perfect to me as well. It's around 3 million people, which is perfect for a lookalike audience. It's not that big and it's not that small. So now we can actually click on the audience to see the more details. So as you can see, the source, this is the source, the placement, the audience size, and contain source, and the location. So this basically, summarizes the details of this lookalike audience. Another great thing about TikTok ads is after you put this audience into campaigns and ad groups, it will actually start showing up over here. So it's quite a nice platform to keep track of all the different campaigns which are using this specific lookalike audience. So now let's go ahead and create our very first campaign with this lookalike audience. If you guys have liked the video so far, make sure to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. For us to do that, you actually click on campaigns first. You click on create. You select conversion as we are aiming for sales. Put the campaign name as keep this off, keep the CBO off, and keep the budget as no limit. Click on continue. Basically where we actually go ahead and create the ad group for our campaign. So what we'll just name this as exactly the same. So we'll just name this page. We'll just name this as page view underscore lookalike audience. Now you select your pixel. I'm gonna select the same pixel which I used earlier. For the optimization event, we're gonna use complete payment. Just ignore this message, guys. Hopefully you won't be receiving this because you've been running ads consistently. Now you actually go ahead and select your placement for TikTok ads. As I discussed in my last video, I actually like to use only TikTok as the placement for my ads. Keep both of these on, the user comment and video download. And now for targeting, this is actually where we go ahead and select the lookalike audience which we just created. So for us to do that, you click on include, and now you select the lookalike audience. So this is the exact one which we had just created, and I'm gonna just select it over here. After selecting it, as you can see, the estimated reach is around 2.5 million to 3.1 million, which is perfect. For demographics, I'm gonna keep my country same as what I had selected over here. So in my case, it was Australia. For gender, I would keep it as no limit. Let TikTok ads find the right people for my lookalike audiences. Again, for age, you put it as no limit. Do the same thing for languages. So what we are basically doing is we're letting TikTok ads actually look for that perfect audience by not selecting any of these constraints. You leave the interests and behaviors as it is. For device, keep it as no limit. It doesn't matter to us. And then for the daily budget. So usually for my daily budget, I actually like putting $50 for all of my lookalike audience campaigns. And then you schedule it from the next day. Schedule this ad group to go live from tomorrow, 12 a.m. So for us to do that, you click over here. Put the time as 0:00 and click on OK and click on OK. Perfect. So as you can see, the budget which we have gone for is $50, scheduled from tomorrow. So scheduled from the next day, 12 a.m. Day parting, you keep it as all day. Optimization goal, conversions. For the bid strategy, I would actually recommend putting it as lowest cost. Click on next. Perfect. Where we'll create the ad for our lookalike audience campaign. So what you can do is, if your previous creatives have gained a lot of traction, you can actually go ahead and select them by clicking on this option over here. Or if you want, you can actually create a brand new creative for your lookalike audiences campaign. But my recommendation to you guys would be to use your existing post, as they already have some social proof on it by all the likes and comments that comes to it. I'll actually go ahead and create a new one just to show you guys how that is done as well. So for the ad name, we can just put it as video 1, single video. Now we actually go ahead and upload our video. So I've gone ahead and uploaded this creative which I was using for one of the products which I was testing earlier in the year, which was the Lucid Dream Mask. So over here, you can put it in your brand name. So let's just put in brand name. So whatever your Shopify store name is, or whatever, brand you're selling your product under. Text, you can put anything you like. For text, I usually like to keep it fairly broad. This can be something such as 50% off plus free shipping. Sale ends today. Nice and sweet. For call to action, always shop now. Over here in the URL for your product page, and then over here upload a profile image for your brand. So this can be the logo for your Shopify store. And then tick this. Make sure the pixel which has been selected is the same one which you selected earlier. And then last step is to actually go ahead and click submit. So as you can see, the congratulations message has showed up, meaning that we have gone ahead and successfully created our very first lookalike audience campaign. As you can see, this is the creative we just created. So well, this was my exact ad strategy. If you guys found this video useful, make sure to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and for us to grow this YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or any topics you would like me to cover in my next video. And make sure to subscribe for more such content on personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. Until then, take care and I'll see you in the next one.